edition of Love and Action Daily Boost Program. I'm Dr. Flo, not telling you what I heard, but what I know. What I know is that you're loved and lovable. You've always been loved and lovable, and you're always going to be loved and lovable for the rest of your life. And Love and Action Network is a peer support organization that encourages, equips, and empowers the time, talent, and treasure of bold dreamers like you. We're joined every Sunday by the fabulously talented Tara Parolo's studio.
And often yawning. Hey y'all, I'm Tara Parolo. I'm also realizing that like my eyeliner came off partially. I promise I wasn't crying about the Vikings game. Stupid game. I'm Tara Parolo. I am your resident Black, biracial, multi-passionate musician. I talk about the issues that nobody wants to talk about and push you to do the same. We lost by 2. I said we'd lose by 1. We lost by 2.
You're very disappointing this season. But you know what's not disappointing? These mindful message cards I have.
Are they like, wait, hold them up again, please. One more time. Because they look very, because of your filter, instead of like spacey, they actually look a little Christmassy.
Every day is Christmas. The first card is coming my way. Unique opportunities align with my desires, present themselves to me. I attract all that I need to make my dreams reality. Unique opportunities align with my desires, present themselves to me. I attract all that I need to make my dreams a reality. The second card is the better it gets. The better it gets. When things happen that cause me to feel good, I know there are much more good feeling things coming my way. The better it gets, and I keep rising up. When things happen that cause me to feel good, I know that there are much more good feeling things coming my way. The better it gets, and I keep rising up. And the second card, the third card, present. In this present moment, I have nothing to worry about. I take life step by step as I follow my desires and intuition, joyfully overcoming any bumps along the way. When I live like this, I don't have to worry about the future. In this present moment, I have nothing to worry about. I take life step by step as I follow my desires and intuition, joyfully overcoming any bumps along the way. When I live like this, I don't have to worry about the future. The third card is present.
I like Jumper's shoes.
They look like a standard kid or something like that. You want to start the questions this week, and
I will. I will introduce us to this week. Y'all, it's week 47. And if you know how to do math, yeah, there's only 52 weeks in a year. Okay, I'm just gonna leave you. I'm gonna leave you there with that. Y'all do the math. Okay? That also means that Christmas, okay? I know we said every day is Christmas, which by the way, do you know the Sia Every Day is Christmas? I have the sheet music. It's a really easy sing. I think the kids would like it. She also has Candy Cane Lane and Snowman, all 3 of which are very, very easy sings. And I have the sheet music to all of them because I have people sing them almost every year. So if you want them, let me know.
Send them all over. I'll give them my best college try.
Okay. They're very fun. I feel like there's one more, but I can't remember what it is at the moment. This year, no one's singing Sia, so maybe it'll be you. In Winterludes. Okay, so it's week 47. Y'all know we are in, it's a sort of like new-ish 4-week cycle. I think it started last week, which is Love's Eternal Impact. And then this week's theme is Everyday Miracles of Love, which like makes me think of Miracle on 32nd Street, and or there's like another Christmas movie, Miracle, something Miracle, something. And also the song at the end of that one movie, Prince of Egypt. There can be miracles when you believe. No hope is frail. It's hard. It's one of the best songs. Don't just ignore my singing. Okay. Today's root chakra, y'all. The mantra is I am. If you want to put in the comments wherever you're watching from, or come on by one of the clubhouse rooms at, I almost said 9 a.m. Eastern. Child, Dr. Flo is not running a room at 9 a.m. Eastern. 11 a.m. Eastern and 7 p.m. Eastern, you're welcome to. And the root chakra has themes of safety, belonging, and stability. And in this week, we're talking about love grounded in everyday support. Here are the questions. Hey, E, that one it showed me. Must be because we follow each other. Interesting. Um, so I'll read each one twice. If you want to answer them in the comments, answer them. And then Dr. Flo or I may take a stab at one of them or two of them, whatever floats our boat. Where did love show up today in a physical or practical form? Where did love show up today in a physical or practical form? Who made you feel safe or supported recently and how? It was a really weird phrasing. Who made you feel safe or supported recently and how? What simple act reminded you that you belong? What simple act reminded you that you belong? How did you offer stability or grounded care to someone today? Sorry, I almost had to burp. How did you offer stability or grounded care to someone today? What routine or habit what routine or habit feels like an expression of love toward yourself? What routine or habit feels like an expression of love toward yourself? Toward
Toward myself. Affirmations. I just did 3 affirmation cards. Poppy keeps calling her Louis, Louise. What do you keep calling Louise?
Lois.
Lois. He keeps calling Louise, hey, Lois. So he's
accurate.
been doing his affirmations with Lois, and I've been doing mine with Lois. And it has been an amazing routine and habit that feels like an expression of love towards myself. And positive affirmations and just getting myself resiliently fortified for the day and drinking my magnesium water. Wow, it's been wonderful. It's been absolutely wonderful. I'm walking on sunshine and it does feel good. What about you?
Well, EU says in the comments, tap therapy is a routine, and that feels like love towards myself. Um, I don't know, cooking. I feel like I always say cooking. Um, you can't wait to get your cards.
The magnesium.
Oh, the magnesium. I see. Um, yeah, cooking or making something interesting. Like today, I have been hungry all day, but I have not had and I didn't really cook, but I did mix sardines and mayo, and I put had some crackers, and I made edamame, and I made like a little sauce for my edamame, and I had a fun time with that. So that felt loving and nourishing, and I am excited to make dinner tonight. I'm making shrimpies for my husband. My husband eats the shrimps with the head, like he doesn't eat the head, y'all, but like they're head on shrimp because they're cheaper. And my husband likes shrimp, and y'all know that shrimp is a little bit expensive, it's a little bit pricey. Anyway, so I have crawfish to cook tonight, and I am thrilled. I'm thrilled to cook that. Yeah, so cooking.
You're going to love the magnesium E. It gives me the same feeling that I had when I was taking rocket ships to Mars, but without the cough and the tar and the need to nap for 3 days. So I really enjoyed feeling at peace with all types of causes and conditions. And nothing majorly has changed in my life, even though things are much, much better than they were. but the calm of the B vitamins and the niacin and the magnesium and the hydration along with it. So not only am I calming myself, but I'm also um, hydrating. It's wonderful. I will. I will DM you the moment we get off stage here, and I will send it to you. They're called Neos.
They are
This
available on the Amazons, but we discovered that for whatever reason, mine goes to the grocery store version of Amazons. So, yes, come on, hydration. I need to get this voice ready.
so
Start
good.
today.
Yeah.
I told a student the other day, a student texted me and said, like, my voice is feeling really scratchy. I drank a bunch of water, but the show's in an hour. And I was like, well, that hydration isn't going to hit you until tomorrow, baby. So, so start today, Erica. Please start today. Yeah, that's just it. That's just the way it works, y'all. If you want to be hydrated for something coming up, you need to at least start 24 hours in advance.
Give your cells and your organs a running start.
Please.
Give them a shot. Give yourself a shot. Question number 6. When have you felt held by the world without needing to ask? When have you felt held by the world without needing to ask? What is one time love showed up through shelter, food, touch, or presence? When is one time love showed up through shelter, food, touch, or presence? How does love feel in your body when you experience safety? How does love feel in your body when you experience safety? What small physical comfort brought you gratitude today? What small physical comfort brought you gratitude today? And the last question for reflection is, how can you choose grounded love over fear in the next 24 hours? How can you choose grounded love over fear in the next 24 hours? Got some comments here. Go for
Sorry.
it.
E says, I think in response to how does love feel in your body when you experience safety? E says, love feels warm in my body when I experience safety. Where does it feel warm? Would be my next question. If you're okay with sharing that. Um, I may take a stab at the last one. How can you choose grounded love over fear in the next 24 hours? Well, I'm not going to preach my New York Times bestseller. What is it called again, Flo? Choices. Um, all you got to do is make the choice. I was thinking this morning, there's a situation that I can't tell some of you all know, but others of you all will find out at some point. But I was just thinking about even this in January, I'm doing this premiere, and just the place in my life that I am. There are things that I'm scared of, but more often than not, I am choosing love. I'm just like, oh, that's exciting. Let's do it. Like, let's jump on it. And so that's that. Like, it's in the question. How can you choose grounded love over fear? You make the decision to be, as Erica said in the comments, gratitude, right? Or you make the decision to be in love or joy, or just let love be the overpowering force. Like, fear can feel all consuming. But one of the things that Flo brings up a lot when people are fearful in peer support or other spaces is that fear can be false evidence appearing real. And so the reality is that, like, we're often scaring ourselves of something that's not even real. But love is always real, right? Like true grounded love that's not being manipulated in any way, shape, or form. The love that just exists all around us in Mother Nature, in this sunset behind me. Are y'all like, hello, somebody?
I saw
Okay.
that. That is just brilliant.
Hello, somebody. I looked out the other window to see if it was
It's
better
like
there, but it's
natural
better.
effects. You don't even have to go to the theater for that.
Right. At all. At all. Am I
One of my
dying
favorite
things?
colors on the planet is where the blue in the sky meets the amber. or Meeches, as I was trying to say, where the
Niches,
blue
like
of the
peaches.
sky, like peaches, where the blue in the sky meets the amber in the sun, like
Uh-huh.
that kind of burnt orange, but bluey burnt orange that happens right where the sky is meeting the sunset. Wow.
Yeah, it's really beautiful. So anyway, I think
And
the
then
answer is
being,
in.
go ahead.
Oh, no, you finish.
And then being grateful for the fact that I am one of the earthlings and sentient beings that's able to actually perceive that. Dogs, for example, don't really see in those terms. And then there are other animals that see more colors than we do, but your pets can't really see the sunset in the terms that we do.
I always wonder how we actually know that. Like this is the thing about humans, Joe. We think we know so much. Like we think we know so much about La Voce and like the way that our bodies work.
I
So
mean,
like did someone like put a dog eyeball in their eyeball and they were like, "Oh, I can't see." Like
no,
how
what they
would we
did was
know?
after the dog died, they did a dissection of the rods and cones in the animal eyeballs, and they saw that they have less.
Maybe they can still see. They
I
say
think
that
that
okay,
you want them to still see it,
no,
but
here's my proof. Here's my anecdotal proof. Not of dogs, but of fish. Okay? They say that fish cannot see red. Okay? So if you use red line as a fisher person, you will be more successful fishing because you have a red line and the fish cannot see the line. This is a lie. There are fish that bite my line. Literally skip the lure and bite the red line. So the scientists have lied to me. That's my anecdotal evidence. You're very welcome.
when a person is convinced deep down inside them that they know the answer, it's very hard to convince them otherwise. So if you believe that fish can see red and that dogs are enjoying that sunset behind you, Leptin theory says that's wonderful, Tara.
It's an interesting side to be on.
It is, and it does not take away from the fact that I think it's beautiful, you think it's beautiful, and that we are the kinds of people who are able to actually rejoice in the simplicity of a sunset and simple joys like that. There are people who are like, I can't believe it's getting dark so early now. It's but
I mean, I
look at
have
the
that
way.
too. But also, they said it's going to snow here tomorrow. So
I love the snow.
that's how I kind of feel about it. Like I'm halfway in between. Were there any questions that you wanted to take a stab at? We talked about.
The small physical comfort that brought me gratitude today was that my work weeks and my outreach weeks have been picking up dramatically. They will continue to rise as I launch further out into what I desire to do in my mission and ministry work. And so being horizontal today and watching Succession on HBO and playing Roblox, that is a small physical comfort that gave me great joy. Another was my hot shower. I really enjoy hot showers. And now that I've grown my hair out, which is like the longest I've ever had it in my life, I've never had hair this long out and about in this way. I've had locks before. Um, I have had twists and things in college, so that's like 20 years ago. And when I had my locks, it was like 15 years ago or something like that. So this is the longest that it's been out, and just being able to get that water in there and just let it rinse through and let it detangle, like that is a small physical comfort that brought me so much gratitude today because I'm happy to be able to love on my body. I'm happy to have hot water to do so. Um, very cleansing. energy. And I feel very renewed and refreshed and way less funky.
Did Poppy Wada tell you that? Do you remember we used to
No,
say that
Poppy,
you?
did I smell today before I went to the shower?
I don't think so, King.
He doesn't think so, King.
He doesn't think so. I heard him.
Well,
I I love a curl refresh day. In fact, that's what I do to Piper's hair every day. That's what I do to my hair every day. My hair does not get washed all that often. And also, y'all, just those of you that have seen me in the last 5 years, this is like the longest that my shaved side has ever been for like 8 years. Am I growing it out? I don't know. I just haven't made an appointment because I haven't decided if I'm doing braids or if I'm doing that I found this lady here. This is so random, y'all. I found a lady on TikTok who's in Minneapolis who is like a curl specialist. She's a black lady, and I was like, it's the same price as braids to like go get a consultation and a style and a cut. And I was like, maybe I'll go see her because for January I can't have braids because we're doing wigs. And it's just harder to get wigs over braids, obviously. Um, so they said they'd work with it, but I was like, I'm not going to cause you that much trouble, homies, especially when they're removable. Or if I just want to go have a lock consult because I'm kind of over it all. Anyway, those are hair time with Flo and Tara. Hair time with Flo and Tara. Yes. That you were
have you
answering
ever
though.
felt held by the world without needing to ask? Listen, for some reason that Tara probably has some kind of conspiracy theory for, like she did with the dogs and the fish. For some reason, this energy
Listen to his
called
conspiracy theories, folks.
gravity keeps holding my feet on the pavement. And tonight, I'm going to go out for another grounding walk and calming walk and get circulation moving through my body. And gravity and the earth holds me consistently without me ever having to beg for that. I never have to clock in or respond to an email or answer a phone call or reply to a text for the earth to hold me. I never float away, even though I used to. Now I can feel
Frequently.
all the time. Yeah. Erica, I'm telling you, you're going to love the Me Out. I want them to give me a sponsorship. Now, this is one that I'm nervous of, and Poppy
They
Water doesn't really like it when I do Red 40 and things. I haven't even opened this one. In fact, I may give it away. It's the energy one. It's
oh
got the B
girl,
vitamins and the
girl,
caffeine.
no. I had it okay. There's this guy there's this guy that I went on a date with once and he used those like the squirty energy stuff and he went to the hospital. Like he skipped a date because he literally like combined it with a bunch of other caffeine and he almost yeeted out of here. So I'm gonna say we should give that away.
When you say yeeted, what do you
Like
mean?
he like had a heart attack. Like he was like 25 and he went to the hospital because he was having a heart attack. Is crazy. So I'm with Poppy. I'm uncomfortable with that particular one. But we should look and see if or we could look and see if there's like an affiliate link that we could add to the bottom of our stuff, or add to Love in Action website, lovedandlovable.bio.link, and see if we can get a sponsorship at some point from them. That'd be fun. What kind
Yeah,
of
the kind of
what's the caffeine coming from?
caffeine. It's like it's a third
Is it
ingredient. You
like
got water, citric acid, caffeine, and then you got
um
guarana extracts, ginseng, B3, B6, B12. But the thing that I don't like is the blue one and the red 40. This one's marketed as having no artificial stuff in it, but we're not
you
really a
like that
red
one?
40 house here, even though it's hard to avoid. I mean, I certainly don't avoid the red 40 in my gummy bears. So I'm a bit of a hypocrite. I may try it on a day where I don't want to do coffee and see what happens. I'll keep you posted.
Okay.
Yeah.
How do you
But
feel about like, cause, well, ginseng, cause that's, um, uh, sorry, there was a notification that popped out. Um, Ginseng and then like chemically based caffeine. That's a punch. That's a punch.
I don't feel that having my traditional cup of coffee and doing that on the same day would be for the best.
I would agree with that given your caffeine sensitivity.
Right. I feel like this could potentially have me up for a few days.
I think we should not experiment. But yes, if you don't want coffee one day or you don't want tea, then sure. Yes, let's try it.
It's taking my anxiety up just talking about it. Oh
Lord.
my
Oh my God.
gosh.
What small where was that one? What small no, no. When have you felt held by the world is without needing to ask. I think the sun rising and setting is the one for me. Like the sun rises and the sun sets, and that's something that I don't have to think about. Or like breathing. Like love made us to breathe. And we don't even think about it, right? Like we don't think about it. We're singers, so we do sometimes, but like we don't think about it. And I feel really held by the cycle, like the natural cycle of the sun, which the moon actually controls the waves, but that cycle of the sun and the moon rising and falling, like it just very much connects me to water. And although I am a fire sign, I really love water. I watched on TikTok live today a whale get saved. It was beached. It was a baby calf humpback in the waves. That's what I'm thinking about waves, y'all. It survived.
That makes me happy. I love the way that the sun shines on everything and everybody without prejudice.
We can
The
all
sun,
turn our faces to the sun. You know, you can lift up your chin to the sun, even when it's cloudy.
sun doesn't pick and choose favorites, who it wants to be kind to, who it doesn't want to be kind to, what kinds of flowers it enjoys. It doesn't say, you didn't call me back, so I'm just not going to shine on you next Friday. Same thing with the weather pattern called rain and the snow that's coming your direction. It's not personal, it's just giving. I think that's wonderful. I think
Yeah.
that's wonderful. What else is wonderful is that you all stopped by today on the Love and Action Daily podcast. It's called the Daily Boost. And we rise you or raise you up through the root chakra, the sacral chakra, the solar plexus chakra, the heart chakra, the throat chakra, the third eye chakra, and the crown chakra, thanks to the 7-day pillar challenge sponsored by Poppy Water and the House of Mommy Water. Kate, it's so good to see you. We are doing wonderful. I am hydrated. I feel good about this week. I think that this has the potential to be one of my best weeks yet. What about you? I'm grateful that you stopped by tonight. I'm grateful that E stopped by tonight. I'm grateful that Tara co-hosted. I'm grateful that Poppy told me that I did not smell today, even though my shower was refreshing. And yeah, it's really, really good to be on the planet on this particular Sunday, November 16th, 2025. So on behalf of all of us here at Love and Action Network, we hope that you go to our Substack and catch the replay of this. And also, uh, man, 2 years worth of replays that we've been here encouraging, equipping, and empowering people. Also, Kate, before you go, I want you to know that I have been playing that airplane game that you introduced me to earlier in the week, and I love it. I really do. It allows you to track the airplanes that are in the sky, like Pokemon Go, and capture them. And I have
Like a
met,
like wait, like real airplanes, like in flight patterns, or like it's a fake? Wow. I,
yeah.
okay.
So there is a flight system called Flight Radar 24, and it's a live flight tracker. And there's a game called Sky Cards, and they basically laid the game on top of actual planes that fly, and you're able
Wow.
to grab them out of the sky and add them into your card deck. And I've been collecting planes ever since my buddy in the neighborhood, Kate, told me all about it. And I'm a fan of aviation, former flight attendant, love planes. I'm always watching documentaries about planes and plane disasters. Not one of those. We had to watch a lot of plane disasters when I was in flight school because they wanted to scare us. Because if you were scared of your plane falling out of the sky, you probably couldn't get on one several times a day. So anyway, I love planes. I hope that all the ones that are on Sky Cards and on Flight Radar 24, I hope they all stay up in the air. That'd be great. And I've seen that. I don't know that part yet. I don't know that part yet, but I'm working on it. He's saying you can collect the planes and go up against other people. I haven't gotten there yet. I've been playing Roblox all day. A game called Pet Quest. Grow a garden and also
I
build a zoo.
don't like the new event in Grow Garden.
I'm not playing that event because I couldn't figure it out. I don't like crafting. So,
I don't understand it and I don't like it. So I played for like 10 minutes today and then I left because I was mad. So
yeah, I don't like having to have all of these little pieces to make one thing and waiting on it. I'd rather just grow my plants and move on. So,
yeah,
I'm
I
not sure
don't
if
I
you're a
don't like
Roblox
that
person,
you
Katie.
need three things to make one coal, which you need the coal for everything.
I
I don't like
cannot
that.
get into a Farmville situation again where it's taking me like,
I played Roblox today. I've played this Project Flight game. You can fly planes even via ATC. Is that uh,
air traffic control.
okay?
Listen, drop the name before we go. I love Roblox. Please drop the name of the game.
I really like the Tetris game that I found on Roblox. That's like the game that I play when I go in now.
What's it called?
Hang on. I gotta unlock the computer. Here's
And thank y'all so
Roblox.
much for watching
It's
over on.
called Block Puzzle and then in parentheses rewards in all caps. I'll send a link to the game chat if I can figure that out.
Please, I'm stuck on Pet Quest, Simulator, Build a
None
Zoo,
of
Grow a
which you have sent to the
Garden,
gaming chat.
Flower Merge Tycoon, Collect All Pets, uh, work at a pizza place. I mean, you name it. I just go in there and Brookhaven.
I feel like Ross plays Brookhaven.
I know that he does. Listen, y'all, thank you for listening to the podcast over on Substack, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and wherever you source your audio encouragement. On behalf of all of us here, stay in your power, stay in your joy, stay loved and lovable, and we will see you very, very soon around the network. Have a wonderful night. Take care.